Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. I am here with Alexis along with Angela, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hey everyone,
Angela?
Alexis.
Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Alexis from Mobile Notary Services by Alexis. Happy Monday.
And I'm Angela with AJ Mobile Notary. I hope you guys had a great day today.
Yes, welcome. We're going to say hey to a few people. Those who will watch us on the replay, hello. Hey, DJ S, Valerie, Terry, Tanya, Ledero's in the house. Anybody on Facebook? Can y'all pull up Facebook? Hey, Miss B. Duncan. Let me pull it up too. All right. Anybody got a story tonight? Oh, Angela and I were actually talking about something earlier. What was it, Angela? Please refresh. Oh, I know. When people go to pay you, when they take longer to make the payment than it did for the transaction. You ever had that happen, Alexis? So I had two happen recently. So the other day I had a person that came here and it took me 2 minutes to do my part. It took her 10 minutes to figure out how to pay me. Oh, no, she didn't come here. That was my other client. So that was at a Publix parking lot. I'm sorry, y'all. That was at a Publix parking lot. So I went to the client and met her. So of course I had to drive to her. So she's talking about, let me pay you with Zelle. So I don't really prefer when people pay me with Zelle because they got to put your name in. They got to put you as a contact first. Then they got to do all this extra. My preferred method is Cash App, phone number, and I'm out. So it took her 20 minutes, guys, to put my name and all this. And it still kept telling her something was wrong. She kept getting an error message. So finally I said, do you have a credit card? Do you have another method of payment? So then she paid with a credit card. I show her the tip screen. After standing there an extra 20 minutes, she did not tip. I was mad. She didn't have to tip me, but I was just like, really? You took another 20 minutes of my time trying to pay me. I don't like when that happens because I want to get in and out. So it happened today. So that's why I'm on a tangent about it. So today I go to this lady. Her bill was $65. She had 70. You would have thought she would give me the $5 as a tip. Do you have any change? No, we did not have any change. So then she goes to pay me with Zelle again. Oh, let me put your name in here. And I told Jeff when she turned around, she had to go in the store to find out what county we were in because neither one of us were sure which county. So when she went in the store to ask the people where we were, I told Jeff, she's a staller. She want to keep us here. Watch her. But he didn't hear me because he was at the front of the car because he was going to be the witness. So sure enough, she was stalling. She could have gave me that 70 and got out my hair and me move on with my life. But no, she would put me all up in her Zelle step by step. So Angela gave me a tip the other day, which I neglected to use tonight when I was venting with her the other day about it. Angela said, when I realize that I'm going to stamp the document, at that point, ask them, what method of payment will you be doing? So, Angela, what happened with you?
So last week, same thing. I did the notary, signed everything, got everything ready. She was just stuck. Her phone wasn't working right. And after about 10 minutes, I'm like, let me just send you an invoice to your text message from Square and pay it. It took me literally like 15 seconds to create an invoice on Square. So I told Kim after that happened last week, I decided that once I ID everybody and sign my journal, before I stamp any paper, I was going to ask them what form of payment are they going to be using. And if they're using Zelle, start sending me the money right now. Because I was like 20 minutes. It was 3 people. It's like it literally took over 20 minutes that she was fingering around with her Zelle. And when I finally said, I tell you what, let me send an invoice to your text and just click on the link and pay me from there. That took literally less than a minute. Right. So I decided to have them start the Zelle while we're doing the documentation.
I mean, because you already stamped the paper, you wrote it in your journal. All I need to be paid. I did that in less than 2 minutes most of the time. I did all that. It's in the journal and stamp, sign, and ready to go. And I got to for 20 more minutes. Go ahead, Alexis.
No, I just said that's why I took Zelle off, because I said cash or card. It's easier that way. And then plus, I don't know why, but with Truist, you can't Zelle the business account. So I have to use my personal, and I don't
It's the same thing with Navy Federal.
Yeah.
And it was hot outside.
Yeah, I don't have time
right. Well, I do have a different phone number for my Zelle now because I had that issue with my personal number and then my business number, whatever. So I do have a separate phone number. So that wasn't the issue. Today, it was just like I said, you got to put my name in there. You got to put all my info. I'm like, look, Cash at me is my preferred method. I saw a few comments on Facebook. Alexis, you want to handle Facebook for us? Mm-hmm. And with Angela, you mind reading the comments?
Not at all.
Okay.
All right. Ladero says Zelle is the worst. It is. And Victor says, hey guys, I got Square on the weekend. I can take cards now.
Congratulations, Victor.
I saw Victor's comment and I'm gonna just add to that. So part of our training that we do over here when we do build your business is before you even get started advertising, we have you set up to have everything you need to take payments out there, because you don't want to be where they can only do one form of payment. You want to make it easy for your client to do business with you. So that is part of our build your business training. We'll talk about those in a little bit. So that's good you finally got it. But when you first start, part of our recommendation is let's build that business part so we can start getting money and make it easy for them immediately.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Angela, I guess we are on you, please.
So Terry says she always look forward to Mondays with Notary Educators.
Thank you,
Marcel says, good evening, ladies. Good evening. Miss Duncan is here from Florida. Sawanja is here. Everybody's happy to be here. We got somebody in the house from South Carolina.
Hey, guys.
And we want to welcome Sylvia Rios Estrada. This is her first time catching us live. Linda's where's Linda? Oh, there. She's always happy to be here. She's one of our cheerleaders.
Yes.
Hello, Nicole. And Frank is here from Lower Alabama. Better late than never. Not at all.
Hey, Frank.
Hi, Frank. Deborah says, good evening, ladies, and to everyone. Happy to be here from Cedar Hills.
So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and start dropping them for us. Go ahead and start putting your questions in the comments because we are done with our story time today. So I guess the moral of the lesson is, like Angela was saying, sometimes that might be part of your screening also. You could actually say, what method of payment will you be using today?
Mm-hmm.
I might start adding that. That way they already know, hey.
I am going to start using that.
Yeah, I will. I think I will start adding that too. I hate doing it because, you got to ask already so many questions. But what do I say? For real. Questions equal money.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to get paid after everything. So that's another question I'm going to start asking. I'm going to add that to my official script. And they usually end up asking me, how do you want to get paid? But I'm going to start asking them up front. That way they can already have it in their mind. If they say cash, you need to bring your change too. Because I don't like that. Why I got to give you all my little change?
I'll tell you about the one I had today. And I usually do not carry cash on me. I just don't. So I go and do a notary for a lady. So you guys, okay, full disclosure. I was getting a pedicure today. And so it's like 4:30 in the afternoon. I don't think I'm going to get any more calls. So the lady called me and says, can I get you to come do a notary for me? So we talked about it. We discussed the price. And I said, to be honest with you, I said, I'm at the nail salon. And she's like, where are you? I said, where are you? And she told me where she was. So we were on the same street on 124. And so I said, can you be here at 5:30? Because I knew I would be finished by that time. So anyway, we met. I finished, met her at my car. The lady got a $50 bill. The bill is $25. She come flipping it 50 out. I'm like, I immediately said, I don't have any change. And then I was like, wait a minute, because something had happened. I happened to have some money in my purse. I had exactly $25. But I don't usually have cash on me.
Right. So I'm like you. If they say cash, then you need to go get some change. I do not have. I am not a bank.
Mm-mm.
All right.
So Heather says, I love Facebook Messenger. There are no fees, and most everybody is on Facebook. I used to use it for an organization I used to work to run.
I didn't even know you can take payment on Facebook.
Me either.
Well, I'm gonna have to look into that, Heather. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah.
Heather's dropping gems, guys. Check out Facebook Messenger for accepting payments. I have to do a little homework on that because I didn't even know that was an option.
So Kimberly from Houston, first time here. We got some first timers tonight.
Hey,
welcome,
Shannon.
Kimberly.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a question from Queen Moore 999. Hello, beautiful ladies. Have you ladies covered or given an overview of an I-9 client step by step, or is this a complex procedure? I've never had one or been exposed to I-9. So
go ahead, Angela.
Queen Moore. There is a course on our website on I-9s, and it's a self-paced. So you can go to our website, notaryeducatorsllc.com, and you can get that course. Also, Kim has over 200 videos, and one of them talks about I-9s.
Yep, free video.
Yep. So
the course is more in depth
detail. Yep. It takes you step by step,
price and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Unique T Notary Biz says, how do you price your wills and POAs?
You want to cover that, Angela?
So we always tell you guys, there's a lot of factors that determine that. Where you located, the demographics is going to play a big part. What state you're in, where you're located. And me and Kim always say, even though we live 10 minutes apart, our pricing is different because we're just two different kind of locations. And so you'd have to really, it depends on the area, basically. You can add to that, Kim. I always tell people it depends on the area.
I have about 4 or 5 different videos on pricing also. So check those out, Unique T Notary. Check out how to price. Again, like Angela already says, based on area. It's a lot of variables. Our Build Your Business course now is going to be, we're going to talk about that in just a second, but we're going to be talking about how to price for your specific area, which we've already been doing that in the other notary class that we had, but we're going in a different direction in September. So we're going to tell you guys about that shortly, but check out the free videos. And then of course we have the coaching corner for a specific, if you need a specific session for you and your business, some different things, let us know. Okay. But the free video should help you. Okay.
Yeah. So Tonya Bruton says, I've had 4 clients so far to tell me that their banks won't do wills, power of attorneys. All different banks, TD Bank, Wells Fargo were some. So yes, Tonya, a lot of banks won't do financial documents, wills, power of attorneys, deeds. They even for their customers, a lot of them won't do it.
Yeah.
Can we hit Facebook real quick? We skipped those.
Yeah, hit Facebook.
Okay. Julia J says, funny, Zelle works for me well. It is actually one of my preferred methods. Then cash, followed by Zelle, then credit card, and everything follows. Ladero says, I guess I should say Zelle for me only works for my personal accounts and doesn't work with my business account. Yeah, I have that same situation. I don't know if that's every bank in general, but I know for mine it definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna move to like Alexis. I think Zelle's coming out the mix because it just takes too long. Every time
it does take too long.
I'm moving like Alexis. I think I'm taking it out. I like to be in and out. My whole job, collecting payment and everything, should be 15 minutes.
Because collecting payment should take longer than the job.
It should not take longer than the job. Don't get me started talking about that again. Okay, go ahead.
And then Wes, they're listening. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Says, good evening. Is it LaShawn? Says, hi, ladies. Nelly says, good evening. All right.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So Reginald Brown says, I'm back, got commissioned, ready to notarize all of. So welcome back, Reginald.
Yeah.
Sylvia says, I'm in California. How do you go about getting access to notarize in the jails or prisons? You know, I've had 2 calls from jails, and I don't know where they got my number from. Probably Google.
Yeah.
Probably Google. And so they wanted me to make all the arrangements. And I don't know what I said it wrong. You know, you guys, I have to tell you something that Kim has to correct me about how to say stuff because I just say it. So I told him, I said, well, you're the one in prison or in jail. You have to make all the arrangements and you have to make the arrangements. You have to go to your warden or supervisor or whomever, your counselor, and let them know what legal paperwork you need done and make arrangements for me as the notary to come there. So I don't know how you would go about getting access because going into prisons, it has to be like set up in advance. You just can't walk up to the front gate or to the office and say, I need to notarize something for somebody. So an arrangement, I do know an arrangement has to be made with the person in prison who has to get the document notarized. So if anybody know that process, drop it in the chat.
I have a video
process I know.
Yeah, that is the process because you can't do it unless you're an attorney, probably.
Right. So and even an attorney has to have an appointment.
Mm-hmm. Correct. You can't just walk up in there. Mm-hmm. So Sylvia, check out my jail video, and basically people are going to find you on Google. So you need to have that listed on your Google page. Check out my specialty notary course if you have not. I talk about jails, hospitals, nursing homes, and all of that. That's on the website, notaryeducatorsllc.com. And people will find you. Then once you get in the jail, that's your opportunity to leave your cards and all of that. So, yeah, that's the first way I know how to tell you. Mm-hmm.
So, Kimberly, suggested issue that I ran into, SnapDoc does not allow you to add your Gmail account.
I have a Gmail account on SnapDoc.
I have a Gmail account on SnapDoc.
Me as well.
You might reach out to them. They're pretty good about customer service, Kimberly. So reach out and let them know what your problem is, because I don't see why that should be a problem.
Yeah. So Jana J. Hernandez says, good afternoon, ladies. Thank you for everything, empowering and uplifting us. I am very new.
Welcome.
Thank you and welcome, Jana. Hello, ladies. This is from Monica. Kim, what was the name of your virtual graphic assistant? I need help with enhancing my marketing.
Yeah, that was Sierra, and she has a video on our channel. And on Instagram, she is Sierra the VA. Mm-hmm. And it's Cierra, I think.
Cierra?
Cierra. I think it is. But anyway, she's on Instagram. So check her out. And then also look in my video catalog, and all her information I think is there too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Audrey Smitherman says, hi, ladies. Hope you all are well. Good to see you all again. You too are. So the past couple of times it's been two. I'm the one that's been missing in action.
Yeah, Angela.
So Frank says, I always say cash. Business checks are okay. Yep.
I don't like checks unless it's only way I take checks is if it's a trust elderly person, but that's not my custom either. Cash and carry.
I actually took a business check a couple of days ago because they did an apostille, and I'm like, she's like, will you take business checks? I said, yes.
Yeah, I had from a nonprofit, but it wasn't a personal.
It may be a nonprofit, but personal, not personal.
So Heather says, great, you're welcome.
About the tip. Yes, yeah. Thank you.
Unique T Notary says, if anyone went through NNA, what platform did you choose for Ron? I'm just all the way confused, especially with the encrypt stuff.
We're not Ron. We're not in a Ron state, so I could not even advise you on anything like that. I mean, I know all about the processes, but as far as the platforms, I've not used any of them. You can check out Side Hustle Seattle. Mm-hmm. She has several videos about all the different platforms. So Side Hustle Seattle, she's on YouTube.
Yeah. And be careful because there's a lot of platforms and there's so many different intricate things about pricing and how much you have to pay for this or that, and the most important thing is to make sure your state accepts it, right?
Matter of fact, before you check out her stuff over there about which platform, watch my 4 videos about Ron so you can have a better understanding of everything, and then check her out to see which one you want to use if you're still interested. I'm not anti-Ron, but I give you like real facts about Ron. Okay.
And she does all the details about choosing Ron. Heather said, I'm a first timer as well, and I appreciate your videos I've watched so far.
Welcome.
Thank you, Heather.
Yes.
Queen Moore said, "Thank you, seek and ye shall find."
Yeah, true that.
Violet says, "Good evening, everyone." And so Queen Moore says, "So did you receive a refund before or after service?"
I
Oh,
let
did
her
you
say
receive,
after
did you
service.
receive funds before or after service?
Yeah, I always collect after services. I
do
don't
too.
require a payment up front. I don't require a deposit, none of that extra. I'm not saying it's if that's part of your business plan, it's fine, but I just let them pay after services are rendered. I've never had anyone not pay or try to act like they were not going to.
Me either.
Usually around that stamping mark, though, like Angela said, I'm already kind of like, so what method of payment? And they already know. I mean, if it's too much, they're not your client. Most of the time, people, they're not going to have you come stamp it and pull off. I mean, because honestly, we shouldn't stamp until we get paid, probably, but I ain't doing all that. But go ahead.
And if you get paid before, and what if they get there and you find out you can't notarize the documents, or you get there, then you got to refund money. So
yeah, I don't like doing all that.
Marcel said, well, Reginald is from Maryland. Marcel says, "I hate cash because it never gets to the bank." Marcel, bad business.
Yeah, it needs to go to that bank account first, and then
it needs to go to the bank first.
If you have not watched
your record keeping is going to be a mess when it's time to do taxes.
Yeah, if you have not watched my video about me opening up my bank account, watch that video because I talk about that.
Yeah, I don't care if it's cash. I put every dime in my business checking account.
Yeah, watch that video. Go ahead.
So, hi, ladies. DJS says, "Hi, ladies. When doing wheels POAs, do you automatically foil and emboss or just stamp?"
You know me.
You know we do.
Or POA, we make it look pretty, and we put the seal and then emboss. And again, we always use our stamp. Always use your stamp. Always. And it's just to make it look pretty. You don't have to do it. So don't put in the comments, "Well, Kimmi, my state," you don't have to do it. You could be a regular notary and do like everybody else, or you can stand out and shine. When you put that gold seal and you pull out that crimper, they be like, bam.
I did a wheel last week before I left for a week. And when I did that, the guy said, "Ooh, that looks real professional." So they like it.
They love it. They go crazy when they see that because most people don't do it, you know? All right.
So we got a lot of hellos from Lona, Marcus, Tammy, Nakia. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. You got anybody on Facebook, Alexis?
Let's see. Brandy Edwards says, "My job asked me to notarize some forms today, but I haven't received my stamp yet." Julia J says, "I have accepted a personal check previously. However, it was a repeat trusted client."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, every situation is different. You know what to do for your business.
And I do accept checks from old people.
I'll take it from elderly people too.
Yeah, I understand that because some of them just, I don't care what happens in life, they are not going to change their system. So it's like
the elderly automatically just pull out that checkbook. When I get there, sometimes they'll have that checkbook ready. I just don't say anything.
And Victor says, "I hit a milestone today. 4 clients in one day, $195.
Yay, Victor, killing it.
That is amazing. You go, Victor. Victor does not play. Solanda says, "Do you find it beneficial to sign up with other signing agencies besides SnapDocs?" Yes. Sign up for as many as you can. That way, if SnapDocs doesn't have anything in your area, you can always rely on other signing companies to fulfill work needs for you.
Yep.
BJ Wims Rosario says, "DC won't allow the gold seal."
So let's talk about that for a moment. So as I always say, check with your state first, right? Check with your state. But I'm not saying use the gold seal and the embosser instead of your stamp, okay? So you double check your state because I'm looking online right now and I do see embossers for the state of DC, right? Or whatever they call it, DC, District of Columbia, whatever. So I'm not saying use that instead of, it's just something to make the document look pretty. So we need proper training sometimes to understand what maybe not training is the word, but you need an understanding of what we're saying. So your stamp is always going to be your stamp. You always use that. But the gold seal, elderly people will often ask you for it because it just makes the document look pretty in their minds. They're used to it. It's an old thing. Most younger notaries don't even carry one. They don't know what it is. They don't carry it. They've been told, I've watched a number of people myself, they don't need it. And it's not needed. Again, this is just something extra, guys. So don't get in a tizzy. Even if your state says you cannot use it, then you cannot use it.
Right.
If you can use it, which is the majority of us, it will make you stand out. It's up to you.
And like in the Facebook group a few days ago, Benjamin said he lost the job because they wanted an embosser and he didn't have it. So he lost the job because he didn't have an embosser.
And how many times have we all gotten calls because we have one? I even advertise that on my Google page.
Yep.
I have an embosser and I've gotten calls because I have one. So do a little homework, not saying that you can or you can't in DC. I don't know. I saw it online. So, but just check it out. Okay. That way, if you can have it, you can be prepared if you choose for your business. That's the best thing about this notary thing. This is your business. So if you decide, you know what, I ain't carrying that heavy thing around, I ain't doing that, then don't do it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. So Sylvia says, specialty notary work video. I'll go check it out. Thank you for answering my question. You're so welcome. Mm-hmm. And Kimberly said, thank you, ladies. I'll try again.
Yes, try again.
We got some highs from Gilmore, Monica, Linnell. And Littman Mobile Notary says, hello, lovely ladies. I thoroughly enjoyed Alexis's new course. Yay. You guys, that course is the bomb. When I say that's one of the best courses out there, I'm not just saying it because Alexis is on our team. I really mean it. I saw the course and I was like, dang, Alexis, you did that.
Thank you. Thank you all.
It was extremely helpful. This comment said it was extremely helpful in understanding how to present the key docs. Thanks, Reginald.
And Reginald, let me tell you this while you're here and for everyone else that's watching. Alexis goes over, I don't know, about 16 different documents, but you use that same method for every single document. It doesn't matter what package. And I'm getting ready to go on a 2-second tangent. I hear so many people say, I got to see a loan modification package.
Don't matter.
I have to see a seller's package. I have to see a buyer's package. I have to see this package. You don't, if you know what to do. Okay. A package is a package, is a piece of paper, is a piece of paper. You do not have to see every single package in order to be successful. You will be looking at packages from here to Kingdom Come and never make a dime because you still just need to see a package. I need to see the package.
Right.
You need to know the process. And that's what Alexis goes over in that course. That's what we go over in every single course. None of our courses take you 2 years to test out 100 modules, this test, this. It's not that complicated. You do need to know what you're doing. Right. But I hate when the poor little notaries, and that's why I'm on a tangent, because by the time they find us, they all messed up in the head, right? And I feel bad for them because they've been told you got to see every single package. You do not.
It's impossible, really, too.
And it's impossible. You're going to get packages from all over the world, literally. So all your packages are not going to come from your state.
Right.
I get packages from California. I get packages from Florida. You can't see every package.
I've even gotten one for real, 2 from Africa, because the same lady called me. Yep, I got 2. Yep, from Africa. The same lady called me because she was selling property in Africa.
See? Really?
Yep.
So my point is, guys, and I plead with you, please, don't get caught up and you have to see every single package. You don't. You just need to know the process of how to present. And that's what Alexis gives you in that class.
And I really like the way Reginald put it. He said it was extremely helpful in understanding how to present the key documents.
How to
present the key documents. And it's just like the notary, being general notary work with loan documents. Besides the key documents, you really just need to know where the person needs to sign, date, how they need to do their name. So there, like Reginald mentioned, there are key documents, like it's in Alexis' class, there are key documents, but really you just need, if you're a great notary and you know how to take the client to the documents and know what they need to do, you don't need to know about all the extra stuff.
You do not need to know how many pages in the seller's package. Now we do go over that in the class, we do, because we just want you to be well informed, but that should not be the decision maker if you accept an assignment or not. Well, if it has 100 pages, all 100 don't need to be notarized.
And all seller packages don't have the same amount of pages either.
They don't. So we want to take the boogeyman out. I always say
right, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, we just want to take that fear out. You should be able to get out there and do a package with proper notary. If you know how to notarize, how to do a basic overall presentation of the documents, which is what your role is anyway.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Alexis, it's your course. What you got to say?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, in general over here, we like to just keep it simple. I feel like a lot of people get so much information bombarded at them with this whole notary space. And quite frankly, it's a lot to take in, and it's kind of overwhelming. Well, it's not kind of, it is overwhelming. And I get that a lot as feedback as far as when people are starting their general notary work or even loan sign or anything, their apostille work, it's a little overwhelming. So over here, we just like to keep it simple. Like she said, you want to know what you're doing, right? Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have to be as worked up as people make it seem. It's very simple. You know what you're doing. You know what you're going in there for. And that's that. So I'm really glad it helped presentation-wise, because I get a lot of people who are terrified to present documents when it really is very simple.
Yeah. And that course, along with all the rest of them, are on sale right now. The online courses only, not the live training, are 50% off. Coupon code is STAMP, STAMP. Even Alexis's new course is on sale. Coupon code is STAMP.
Yep. And so that's, like Kim mentioned, we've all sat in on each other's training, and we all are the same way. We teach it very simple. And that's what the students love about all the courses, that they are very simple. So Unique Notary says, thank you so much. She just found out about the mini stamp. And Stacey Ann is here. She says, hi, everybody. McFall Notary says, hi, ladies. This is All Things Natagene. All Things Natagene. And she changed. Yeah, I'm just going to say, I'm glad you let us know who you were. She says, sorry for being late. You can watch the replay, girl. Destination Carter says, good evening from South Carolina. And Queen Moore says, great upscale method. I don't know what that is. You guys know what that is?
No, but tell us what that is, Queen Moore. Keep going.
And what does Frank say? Hit the like button, hit the share button.
Hit
Frank,
the like button.
Every time, Frank, you got our back. That's what I love about you.
Hit the like button, please. Frank, thank you.
Thank you. Frank got us, you guys. Frank got us. We appreciate you, Frank.
Hit the like button.
We have Terry, the Notary Public from Sacramento. So Unique T said, what's the sole purpose of the embosser?
They just want to see it. They just want to see it. That's why I hate talking about it sometimes. Not really. But I love it, and the clients do too. They just want to see it. It just makes it look pretty. Watch my video about how to use an embosser and why you need one. I have a video. Watch that.
So DJS says they love it. That's right. They love it. And she said, I just want to make sure it was okay to use both on documents. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, because again, the embosser is just making it look pretty. I mean, somebody called the internet. They was like, well, you can use either or. If you use both of them, nobody else know it. It's just cute. Their client just loves it. So, I mean, it's just not a big deal. Sometimes we take the littlest thing and we just,
So McFall Notary says, a hospital called me to put me in their database for an advanced healthcare directive when patients don't have witnesses. That's a great thing.
Yes,
congratulations.
Yes, congrats on that.
Sharaya says hi from McDonough.
Hey, Sharaya.
Janine Little says hi. So McFall says hi at Terry the Notary. We both came over here once Erica ended her live.
Oh, somebody else did a live tonight. Well, welcome, ladies. We glad y'all here.
Oh, Nakuya. I was calling Nakia. It's Nakuya.
Me too. Nakuya. Okay.
Thank you for letting me know, because I hate when people mess up my name. I did an advanced financial document, and the client's friend asked me if I will add the gold stamp, and I said I only do it for the entire document. Was I wrong?
Now, what does that mean for the entire document? What do you mean by that?
Because you only need to put it on the signature, one page.
The one page that you sign and notarize, that's where the stamp would have gone, not on each page of the document.
Right.
only on that one page with next to your notary stamp.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Reginald said in DC you can emboss, but you have to ink the embossing, not use a sticker. Oh, so you can't use the crimpy thing. It has to be an ink embosser. Is that what you're saying, Reginald? You know how you have the ink embosser with the ink?
I do.
Yep.
So again, you can do it. So Reginald clearly isn't from DC, so he's saying you can do that. Okay, fine. So the embosser does come one of two ways. You can either use a seal and crimp it, or it comes pre-inked, and you can do it that way too. So, and that, again, the reason that they're having you use that ink is because they really want that ink stamp. They don't want just a crimped the way the embosser works without the gold seal, it just makes an impression on the paper. They don't want that. They need to see more. So that's why they're saying use ink, right? But what we're saying is, just to make it look pretty, you would use your regular ink stamp with the gold seal and then just crimp that. It's just something extra. It don't even count. So thank you for clarifying, Reginald.
Yeah, and so to just add to what Reginald was saying, so back in the day in the 80s, when you would use the crimper and there was no gold seals, what they would do at the court or any other place is that they would get a pencil and they would sketch over the embosser. So when they would copy the document, you could see the embosser, because you can't see it if it's crimped, if it's not sketched over with the pencil. You cannot see it when you copy it.
Correct.
And so that explains why they have the ink stamp for the embosser rather than the crimp.
Right. Just like a fingerprint. Like a fingerprint, you ever seen somebody, they do the fingerprint stuff and then they take it and they use the pencil so they can actually see the mark, see the print. The same thing with the embosser. So again, guys, I don't want you all to go on a tangent and be like super freaked out about the embosser. Just don't use it if you have questions. Okay. I mean, like if it makes you nervous for some reason, or you feel like your state won't allow it or whatever. But we've actually explained how to use it. You can watch my video. Okay.
We skipped a few. I don't know why I can't see these two comments over on Facebook.
Oh,
but one was, we use the embosser. I don't know who wrote it, but we use the embosser. They don't like the gold seal if you emboss it. And are you saying don't emboss it? Just place it on the document?
Okay.
From a Facebook user.
Okay, one more time. So I got this piece of paper. I'm going to use my regular ink stamp always. Every single time I stamp, I'm using my regular ink stamp, right? Every single time. But if I have an elderly person or somebody requested, or I have a power of attorney or a will, I'm going to also, on the other side of where I did my regular stuff,
I have one right here.
Stick a gold seal, take the embosser and crimp it. So now it's going to have two stamps basically. But one is just making it look pretty.
I have one right here, Kim.
Right, that's it. Just like that. Just to make it look pretty. So you see Angela. Oh,
right
there you go. Perfect. So you see Angela has her regular ink stamp, and then she has her crimped little embosser thing, which has her notary information on it.
Right.
You know, and again, I don't know what the NNA would say about that. It's my state, my stamp, my business. So that's how I run my business. So I don't know. NNA. No, because sometimes it seems like I talk about something and I see it in the NNA article.
Well, really, there's no one size fits all, basically.
It's not. Now, I don't use the embosser on loan signing documents. I've been very clear about that.
Right.
I never, ever, ever, ever use an embosser on loan signing documents. Ever. Only my regular ink stamp. That's just on special documents to make it look pretty.
Yep.
Okay, next.
Renee Reddick says, I know you like the pink embosser. My favorite color is purple, but only found an ugly gray one on Amazon and a gold one. The gold one looks bling, so I'm going to get that one.
Oh, okay, I have to look at the gold one.
I have to do that.
You saw it before, Alexis?
No, I have to look it up. I just want to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up myself. Go ahead, John.
Renee also said she bought the 3-package training, the online courses, but she can't find the link for it.
Oh, Renee. So all you have to do, I saw somebody answering you over there on Facebook. I think it was Ladero. Thank you, Ladero. All you have to do is, once you purchase the training, you own it. just go back to Gumroad, type in Gumroad in your email search, and it'll say your original purchase. So just always save that email from Gumroad, and you own the course. They don't expire after a certain time. Just always keep that email link though. Mm-hmm.
And then Marcus D. Allen says, because I'm a new notary and want to get my feet wet, where could I get started for experience? Marcus, I've seen you drop a few things in the Facebook group. So first of all, welcome. If you need help getting started, reach out to us on notaryeducatorsllc.com. And
I actually had a conversation with him already.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay,
we had a strategy call. Yeah. So Marcus, all you're gonna do now at this point is, I think you bought some courses too. I saw, if I recall. Make sure you watch all the courses because I go over how to market, but I will say here for you also. So just market yourself now once you get started, and you won't be able to get experience and say, okay, well, let me go try this kind of document versus go try that kind of document. That's not how you're going to get experience. When your phone starts ringing, they're not going to ask you, do you do level 1 notary or you are level 2? No, they just need a notary. So you need to know what you're doing. So it's not anywhere you're going to go and get experience, but just going to do it. So in order to get clients, you're going to put it on your Google page, get out in the neighborhood and market yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So Stacy Ann said, I just learned from the queens. First, know your block and you got this.
Yeah. Stacy. Hey,
Terry
Stacy.
Terry says, yes, I've never worried about what the packages are as well. And you can't worry about what the packages are.
You cannot. You won't work. You won't work if you're sitting there like, I'm only going to do a seller's. Right. I'm only going to do loan modifications. I'm only going to do this. I'm only going to do that. Then you're not going to work.
Yep. So Honey Smile 320 says, hello, I'm a Florida remote notary looking to get my feet wet. I've applied to notarize and was told I needed to be notary signing agent to join. I can't afford the loan signing program and I'm hitting a wall.
So Honey Smile, don't hit a wall. All you have to do is take the smallest package with the NNA. And then for loan signing, you can check out Alexis's new course. It's half price, or either the live training next month. And that's all you need to get started. You do not have to spend $1,000 to be a notary signing agent.
Yeah, just take their least expensive course. Take their least expensive course. And so that's the thing. A lot of these signing agents companies, they want you to be certified with the NNA.
You have to be background checked through the NNA. There's no way around that. But you can get this. But what people end up spending a lot of money on is their NSA training. That's where they end up spending a lot. So the package to become a notary signing agent is $89. Then you go and spend $2,000 for training. That's where. So instead of doing that, we're going to suggest you check out Alexis's course, which is half off the online version, or the live training, which is next month. I think this is a good time to talk about the training right quick.
Yeah, I was going to tell you
that. I was going to say, I got some feedback from a couple people over the course of us doing this, and they actually told me that they did not go through the NNA, and let's say they did somebody else's course and did a background check from a third party. Let me just tell you all, because I've had some people reach out to me and tell me that the NNA is the standard. I just want to make that clear. The NNA is the standard, okay? So when you sign up for these different companies, they're looking for an NNA. So if you did do someone else's course and got background checked through a third party and it's working for you, great. But for everybody else, the NNA is the standard, okay?
That is the gold standard. There are third-party background checks out there. There really are. Yeah. But I got a whole video on that too. I have a video on that also. Like Angela said, I got over 200. But I did one on background check too. And the NNA is the gold standard. So you can go get one from somebody else, but certain companies will not work with you if it's not from the NNA.
And I just got an email from two of the companies I work for because my background check is about to expire at the end of September. And in their email, they both said it has to be an NNA background check.
That's the standard. That is the gold standard. So let's talk about our new direction with training that we're going in really quick. Okay. So starting in September, we are going to be offering the Notarize Like a Pro live class. And in that class, we're going to go over how to properly notarize acknowledgments, jurats. We're going to talk about your state, different things from your state. We teach all 50. This is not any one state. We also will talk about copy certification, how to certify a copy, how to fix errors, all things you need to know about notarizing like a pro, right? So the second class that's going to be now offered separately is Build Your Notary Business. Build Your Notary Business is going to talk about how to collect payments, what different things like Square, how much to charge for your state, very specific. What type of checking account? Do you need business credit? We're going to build your notary business. So it's only two pieces that you really need to get this thing going. It really is. You need training, and then let's build the business, right? So effective September 1, those are two separate classes, each 2 hours long. You can check it out over at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Our goal is to try to have maybe like 5 to 6 students per class, no more than that, because we really want to make sure it's specific. Angela will be teaching some, I'll be teaching some, Alexis will be teaching some. So we're really kind of growing over here, and we found that people really wanted a little bit more information about this category, then they wanted a little bit more about that category. Some people are like, you know what, I don't want to build my business right now, I just need to know how to notarize. Or they already know how to notarize, they just need to know how to build the business. So now you have two choices. If you want to notarize like a pro, we got you. If you want to build it from the ground up, we got you. By the time you finish either and both together, that's all you need to get this notary thing started. The last piece of the puzzle, if you want to be a notary signing agent, I'll let Alexis tell you about that. Then we'll come back to what Angela's doing in the apostille space. Okay. So Alexis, what about your new, your class hasn't changed, but what about the loaning signing agent for people that don't know?
Well, since you mentioned the live, I'll mention the live first. The live, we have one coming up next month. And like she said, it'll be limited spaces. So if you're interested, please go ahead and sign up. But with the loan signing agent in general, either live or if you take the online course, the new online course, which is 50% off now, use the code STAMP. But both of them teach you basically from beginning to end the process of being a loan signing agent. Just like we said earlier, you want to take the scariness out of it, take the boogeyman out of it, and keep it very simple. And we give you a little bit more information as far as what it looks like when you actually get an assignment. I feel like people sometimes take courses and they still don't know what to do with that information. So from beginning to end, we're taking you through what companies are good to start out with, how to market yourself if you would like to go direct. We also are teaching you what the process looks like. Once you sign up with the companies, how are you getting assignments? What does that look like? Beginning to end, right? Once you get the assignment, calling your client, setting up appointments, following through with that, presenting documents. What documents, little mistakes that notaries commonly make on documents, that's a big one. I feel like was just that really sets our course apart. There's a lot of common errors out there, so we go over a few of those and how to close out your assignments. So like I said, both, either the online, which is 50% off, or the live, we're going to have one next month. Both teach you the same thing. And they get you prepared and get you ready and take you that next step so that you're the preferred. We always say preferred loan signing agent over here because it's a sea of us, right? It's a lot of us, but we want to stand out. So that's what that course gives you. Either the live or the online, you're going to walk away feeling very confident and ready to get out there. Okay? No more being scared. You'll be ready.
And I also forgot really quick, Angela, before we get to you, I forgot to mention next month, September, I'm doing one live ink fingerprinting course. So I have a video course that I've created and it's been doing very well, but I still get people that say, I really want it live. So next month I'm rolling it out. If it's not successful, we will take it out of our catalog. The live ink fingerprinting. So if you're interested and you know for sure you want to do it next month, there is going to be one live ink fingerprinting class that I'll be teaching. Angela, how about the apostille?
So the apostille course, again, we make it very simple. There are a lot of connecting things or processes that you have to go through with an apostille. There's a lot of information, but we make it very simple. And everybody who's taking the course appreciate the simplicity of it. And in that course, I also teach you the different facets or aspects of apostilles, but also the one thing that I make sure you know is how to apostille in every state. You have actually, I give you assignments, live assignments, and give you an apostille and walk you through each person through how they should do it. Because when you finish with the course, basically you've done an apostille. And so we talk about everything from pricing, all the different countries, how to determine what happens with each one. And I give you some of my tips of things that have happened to me. And so that course has been very successful. And one thing I do want to mention that Kim already mentioned is that we really used to have sometimes like 15 people in a course or 10 people, but we have put it down smaller because we want to make sure that everybody can get what they need for their state or for their business when we talk about all the different aspects of the courses. So we do the same thing with the apostille course. We make sure that you get everything you need to. So when you leave the courses, that you feel comfortable that you can do what you need to do to build your business.
Yep. So we got everything you need over here right now. We got the ink fingerprinting, apostille, loan signing agent, notarize like a pro, build your business. So we got you covered very economically over here, Notary Educators, okay? So we give you exactly what you need, no fluff, okay? And for those of you who are just starting, because I see a few of you in the chat, for those of you have not seen my book, Start Your Notary Business Step by Step, it's not that complicated. That's on the website also. It tells you everything you need to know about starting your business. Then the orange book is for the state of Georgia, okay? And just got to throw it out there since I'm on a roll, y'all. If you want to start a YouTube channel and not sure what to do, or have a family member doing a YouTube channel, or you have your own channel and it's not growing the way you want it to, I put all my tips and tricks in this book right here, okay?
Yep.
All right, Angela, that's it on the training. So let's get the rest of these questions.
So
we're gonna,
Pamela says,
hi, we don't drop companies, okay?
Okay.
Let's not drop anybody's name.
Pamela says, hi, ladies. I'm not a notary yet. I'm in Michigan. Any tips on how to get started? So, Pamela, go to notaryeducatorsllc.com and fill out the contact sheet, and we will give you a call back and help you out. Linnell said, I've watched a lot of the videos, my first time live, and I love your style. Thank you, Linnell.
Welcome.
You want to hit Facebook?
Popcorn and Wine. Hello, Popcorn and Wine is here.
That's Angela's favorite. She gonna do Facebook, Alexis.
Okay, go ahead, Alexis.
All right, we just got a bunch of hellos. Tracy, hello from VA. Sharisa says good evening from New Jersey. Lawanda says good evening from VA. Renee and Marcus says okay, thanks. Sharisa says hi, ladies. Enjoyed everything I heard. We'll be signing up Friday. Tracy says I'll be back looking now. And Wes says, is notary signing agent different than loan signing agent?
I'm glad you asked. Okay, 2 seconds. I know this is Alexis thing, but I just love talking about this. So some people call themselves an executive signing agent, a notary signing agent, loan signing agent, just signing agent. All of those things mean the same thing. A notary that can do loan documents. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. Don't choke, Angela.
Yeah, there's no
fancy titles. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, just everybody call it something different. It's the same.
It's all the same thing.
The signing agent.
It reminds me when my boss, the attorney I used to work for. It reminds me of when the attorney I used to work for. He used to be so concerned about what he's calling me, the title. He's like, "Do you want me to call you my executive assistant, my legal assistant, or my secretary?" I told him just like this. I said, I don't care what you call me, as long as my paycheck is right.
Okay.
With the notary business, it don't matter what it was. I promise you, I said that.
I knew you was gonna say that, Angela.
And so with this notary signing agent, it don't matter to me, as long as when I do your documents for these companies, when you give me my check, it's the right weight, the right amount.
And they don't care what you call yourself either, as long as you stamp that paper right. Okay.
That's right. That's the key right there, Kim.
Stamp that paper. You can call yourself whatever you want to. Okay, Angela. So
Connie says, hi, everyone from Connie. It is interesting how many other trainers are offering coaching and mentoring.
Yeah, everybody does. Everybody does. It's a business also. I mean, speaking of which, Connie, we actually offer coaching now.
Right.
We have the coaching corner.
Because people kept asking for it. They kept asking for it.
So we were trying to avoid it, but we have what's called the coaching corner really quick. That's also on the website, notaryeducatorsllc.com. And just a brief overview of that. If you have your business, you have your training and everything, and you still just don't know what to do, or if your business is not thriving the way you want it to, we're going to look like a deep dive into your business. You could pick a 30-minute session or an hour session. It all packages include a strategy call. So that means we're going to take 15 minutes based on what you told us in your email and find out what you need exactly. We're going to call you first, and then we're going to have your 30-minute session or your hour session and just brainstorm and get it together. We're going to leave you with an action plan, and those are going amazing. And I actually enjoy them. I didn't know that I would. So that's another reason why I kind of pushed back when people were talking about coaching and mentoring. I mean, we do that all day anyway. We talk to people all day, but I just wasn't sure how I would like that one-on-one like that. And I actually loved it because I'm able to deep dive into look at your business cards. I could look at your business card and tell you why people ain't calling you. I could look at your Google My Business and tell you why you're not getting calls. I look at your loan signing profile and I can tell you in 2 seconds why people aren't calling you. So I did a whole thing with someone and it just went amazing. And they were like, they got more in that 30 minutes than they had in their whole year doing notary stuff. So we're pretty good at what we do over here, I must say. So check out the coaching corner.
So McFall Notary says, since loan signings are few in between, I highly suggest doing fingerprinting and apostilles. The return is amazing. And the return is amazing for both of those.
Yes.
And Terry, the notary, wants everybody to know that he's a guy.
Oh, hey, Terry. I didn't know. So that's a different Terry. Hey, Terry, the notary.
Stacey said, I just love my... Oh, I'm sorry, Alexis. Go ahead.
I just want to comment on what Natalie Jean just said. But when it comes to loan signing, remember, you got to sign up for as many companies. You can't just sign up for one. You got to sign up for companies. And if it's still not going the way you want it to go, guess what? You can go direct. So you have options.
Yep. And did I read? Oh, Stacey Ann said, I just love my queens. Get down with general notary work first, then get busy with the rest. So, start to have a good foundation. Become a great notary. Then, like she says, you add to your business and you do the rest. The Heaven Mandate International said, good evening, ladies. This is Godwin from San Antonio. Hi, Godwin.
It's been a minute. How you doing out there, Godwin? It's been a minute. How are you?
So, Nakuya, I hope I said, did I say it right? Nakuya?
Right.
Nakuya. I'm sorry. Nakuya. Tell me if I said it wrong. A will or POA, it was a one-page document. So she said it was a one-page document.
Yeah, so on that, you would put your regular stamp. And then if you were going to try to make it look pretty, just put your gold seal and stamp it with your embosser. All right, Angela.
Mm-hmm. So the Heaven Mandate said, thank you so much to Angela for helping me out on Friday. Oh, you're so welcome, Godwin. Godwin was one of our first students almost. Remember Godwin?
Yeah, he did a lot of different things with us.
I remember Godwin.
So Reginald says, exactly, anytime I'm learning also.
Thank you.
Popcorn and wine. Oh, yeah. Popcorn and wine say, I just passed the notary exam and completed the live scan. Congratulations. Yay. Oh, say Linnell said an emboss is also used with adoption papers.
Yes, they like to see that on Adoption International. That is so true. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that tip reminding. That is so true. Yeah.
All things Natalie Jean says at Notary Life with Kimmi, y'all have the best live notary channels. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everybody's saying thanks. Terry. Go ahead, Alexis. I'm sorry I cut you off.
I just said she's been with us for a minute too.
Yeah, she has too. Terry says Gumroad has an app also.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I think so. You know what? I don't even have the app. I usually just go, oh, yes, I do. I'm lying, y'all. I got it right there.
I'm speaking about apps. Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
No, I was.
I was just going to say, I've been forgetting to tell you all, but Notary Gadget, you know how we always talk about Notary Gadget every now and then? They have an app now. They didn't have an app for the longest. They have an app now, so we can do our, enter our information for our taxes and everything, keep up with our business. We can do it on the go finally. So make sure you download the app. Notary, Kimmi, you still have the link on your channel?
Yes. Yes, use my affiliate link if you don't mind. I'd get like $2 per person. I would like to grow that. I think I got 2 people. So if you're gonna do it anyway, help us out. Yeah, if you're gonna sign up for it anyway, use my affiliate link, please. It's at Notary Educators LLC. Also, everything we talk about is at the one website, notaryeducatorsllc.com. Thank you.
Stacey Ann said, make some nice library. Marcus says, thanks. Popcorn and Wine says, thanks. All thing Nata Jean says, right. You don't have to take
we're gonna skip that one.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm just reading this.
No, we're
Kimberly Allen says, I'm on your website, but I don't see how much Alexis course costs.
Just click into the course and put the coupon code. It's kind of weird how Gumroad is. So yeah, just click into it, and then you don't have to buy it, but just put the coupon code. It'll tell you what it costs. And Nata Jean, I appreciate the other comment that you made. We just won't read it here. If they see it later, that's on them, but we won't read it. Okay, let's go.
So Connie says, cheapest course is NNA 7, which includes the test for NSA. Yeah, that's right, Connie.
That's not a course necessarily, though.
It's not a course.
Background check.
It's a background check.
Yeah, so it's not
the exam, and you have to have the.
Sorry, I think it's a lag. Go ahead.
Because we all want to.
I know.
Go ahead, Alexis.
I was just gonna say, if you want training, then you can take our live loan signing agent A to Z course or the online course if you want training. But the $70 is just the exam and background check.
Yeah, that is not a course. So it does not teach you anything.
Yep.
You will learn something, but it's not what it is. Yeah, you will learn something, but it's not what you need to go out there and do a signing. How about that?
Yeah. So to see how much our live courses are, go to our website, notaryeducatorsllc.com, and click on whatever course you would like to possibly take, and the pricing is all there. Stacey Ann says the classes are just wonderful, very professional, informative, a great library resource. I recommend it. Thank you, Stacey Ann. Stacey Ann has taken a lot of our courses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Kim is giving a reminder to click the course, add the code to see the cost with 50% coupon code, which is stamped. STAMP is the coupon code.
On all the live.
No, not on the live.
Not online. On all the online courses. We're trying to keep that straight. It's live and online. So
Let me rephrase that. Let me make sure we're clear. On the online courses only, coupon code stamp 50% off. Okay.
So Joanne says, can you purchase the live fingerprinting class now? Yes, it's up on the website, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah,
it's up, Joanne.
It is.
So Heather says, is there a course we can take to give us an idea if becoming a notary is truly what we want to do? I would suggest buying one of the books, Kim's book on starting your business. And after you read that book, don't buy a course, buy the book. And after you read the book, you should know if you want to do the business.
The orange is for Georgia. The gray is for all other states. Orange, Georgia, gray, everybody else. And after you read this, you will know if you want to be a notary.
Yes, you will.
You don't have to buy a course for that. Do not buy a course for that.
So
and then we do have the one more thing, Angela. We do have for you, if you would like to talk to somebody, we have the strategy phone call, which is less than 10 minutes. And we'll call you to talk about what you think. Because I did like 4 today. Angela did like 5 today or so. So we will call you. Alexis does them also. We'll call you and we'll just talk about your business for just a few minutes. It's not a whole, how do I set up my Google page? It's none of that. We actually talking about strategy for you and your business really quick.
Yep. So Senlata says, there are a list of signing agencies that you can share, or Ms. Kimmi, do you already have a video? Kim, do you have a video on signing agencies? And that is covered in the loan signing agent course.
I don't have a video where I list them all out, but I'll tell you really quick. Again, SnapDocs and Signing Order are my 2 favorite go-tos. And at Signing Order, you want to make sure you pay that $2.99. And we've seen people that add that, and the next day they start getting calls. So when you pay that $2.99, it allows you access to 20 more zip codes. So that'd be the first thing I do. Yes, Angela.
But I'm just saying, but don't forget, you have to become a signing agent in order to do all of that with SnapDocs and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Angela, the
So
next one's for you, I think.
So Littman Mobile Notary says, is there enough demand on-demand apostille course or live only? So right there now, there's only a live, and I'm working on the on-demand apostille course.
Can you ask that again?
You have anybody from
Angela?
Facebook?
Angela, we're gonna push back on that one right there.
Is there an on-demand apostille course or live only? So currently, there's only the live apostille course. The next one is on September 24th, live. And actually, you can use the coupon code.
We're waiting.
Kim.
We're
Sometimes
waiting.
you have to keep Kim.
She didn't catch it, Alexis. Do we gotta get her
the first time?
Alexis, can you help her out? Because she trying to, either she don't understand.
Right.
She
And let me tell the people Let me tell the people about the coupon code.
No, we want to know about the online.
We want to know about the online apostille.
So with the apostille course, you can pay 50% now and 50% 2 days before the course is taken. So yes. So anyway, but the online course,
it's coming.
I am working on it. I have to record it. I have the course. I just have to record it.
Let's get it recorded.
See how they treat me. See how they treat me. See how they treat me.
Recorded. Put some fire under her.
So right. Connie says, very true. I am Ron certified. I have everything I need, only doing part-time, ready for the class, Notarize Like a Pro. So the Notarize Like a Pro class, there are 2 in September. They're on our page, notaryeducatorsllc.com currently. Is the live class discounted? So Connie, no. The live class is not discounted. The apostille,
the live apostille course is, but not the rest of them. We already put them so cheap,
well,
guys.
Actually,
we put them as cheap as we could for y'all.
Right.
They are cheap. You believe me when I tell you, most people walk away saying, that's all y'all charge after the course. So I understand the unknown before you take the course. You know, I understand that people are nervous, but honestly, every person has always said, that's all y'all charge. Yeah,
right.
But you're gonna walk away with way more in value. Mm-hmm.
Terry says hi, Kimmi. Terry the notary, because you said hi. He said hi.
That's Tracy over on
Facebook. The viewer said I said it right. Stacy Ann says hi, Texas. Connie says you ladies are great. Sunshine Journal says so. All the courses that you ladies are suggesting are in one place. Yes, they're in one place. All at notaryeducatorsllc.com.
Let's put that in Facebook. Hold on, Angela. It was a Facebook about they signed up for the course. What should they do in the meantime?
Tracy, yeah, well, you ready?
So Tracy, in the meantime, if you're in Georgia, I'm gonna highly recommend you get this orange book. And if you're in any other state, get this book because it's gonna take you step by step. And by the time you come to class, you're gonna really know about the notary business, the ins and outs. Okay, so this will give you a good foundation, and then we're going to actually teach you how to be a notary in class. So and also your state handbook. I would highly recommend during this lull time while you're waiting on the 10th, get this book and your state handbook and read it cover to cover, and then you'll be ready. The orange is for Georgia, and the gray is for every other state. Okay, all the rest of the states.
Mm-hmm. Any other Facebook messages?
Yeah, Charissa says, do I need to use the coupon code when I sign up this Friday?
For the only coupon code is for the apostille course. Angela's giving a discount on that one. The other lives, guys, like I said, we've already priced them so low. There is no discount code for the lives. The discount code is only for the online courses, and that's going to be valid, for a minute. Coupon code STAMP. 50% off until we change it. Stamp.
Yeah.
All right.
So Heather says, okay, ladies, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Facebook still there?
Oh, yeah. She just, same thing. Charissa says, I need a strategy call from one of you ladies. Yes, please fill out contact us over at notaryeducatorsllc.com. And Tracy said, yes, ma'am. Thank you. I got my state book.
Good. So start reading that. That'd be the first thing. Read that. And then start your notary business, okay? And then by the time we get together, it's gonna be like boom.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
ready.
Right. It can all come together.
It's
So Heather
another
says, sounds great on the phone calls as well. Thank you. You're welcome.
What happened?
Do you have the
Nothing.
payment
Go
plan
ahead.
for the live course? Is that the question? Is that the question you're talking about? Do you have a payment plan for the live course? Only for
There's
the
a payment
apostille course?
plan right. Only for the
Only for the
apostille course.
apostille
That
course.
course, yeah, for apostille course. That course costs a little bit more because it's just so much information. It's so valuable. So valuable.
It's amazing.
T sign says for
apostilles.
Angela?
After the course, are you available for guidance through our first couple of apostilles? So I'm going to answer this, and I hope the people who've taken the course, they will understand this. And this is what I tell them at the end of the course. If you call me and you have a couple of questions, yes, I'm available. I'll answer the questions. I'll help you. If you want me to guide you through the apostille course for a small nominal fee, I will guide you through the course. But I don't think you'll need that much help after you take the apostille course because, like I mentioned, during the course, each person is assigned different scenarios and to actually do an actual apostille for different states. So basically, the answer to T sign 713 is yes.
Next. We only got a few.
Pamela, this for you, Alexis. Pamela said, is the loan signing course on NNA worth taking?
So let me tell you like this. Angela, I don't want to misspeak. Did you take the NNAs too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So all three of us have taken the NNAs training online. Along with that, you do get a background check and you get the exam, right? But walking away from it, it still leaves you a little empty-handed as far as what to do next. So I take pride in the fact that our course is more so towards the real world, geared towards the real world. So I've gotten a lot of people that come through training with us with our loan signing course, and they've taken the NNA's course, but they still needed that. It was still some missing information. It was a gap in between them taking that course and actually going out there and performing an actual signing, right? So I like to, if you're in that scenario, if you do decide to take the NNA's course, I would suggest you still should take either our live or online course. It's a bridge between the NNA's teachings, which is more so like textbook. So we teach you a little bit of textbook and we teach you actually real world going out there and getting assignments. So what that looks like when you're actually speaking with clients and so forth. So yes, you can take it. It's a personal option, but guess what? If you don't want to take the NNAs, you don't have to. You can take our course online or the live, and you can just take the lesser package with the NNA, which is just the background check and the exam.
Yeah, you have to take the background check with them.
Yeah.
You have to take the background check. Other than that, you don't have to take the training with them.
Right. But if you do decide, me personally, after sitting down and taking the NNA's course, and like I said, I've gotten feedback from plenty of students as well. Ours is a good bridge to get you out there and ready for the real world. So it's completely up to you and what you want to do. But on the flip side of that, like I said, you do not have to take the NNA's course. We do get you everything you need to prepare you for accepting those first assignments.
Right. So T sign 713 said, are all apostilles different like general notary work or loan signing packages? Yep. So regarding apostilles, there are so many different scenarios depending on the document, where it came from, what the client needs. So it's just so many different scenarios. And I share all of that with you, experiences that I've had, knowing what other documents or attachments need to go with an apostille depending on the circumstances, whether it's a federal or local or whatever. So they are different. It's just different scenarios.
Yeah.
Renee Reddick says, did you want to say something, Alexis?
Oh, yeah, I kind of skipped a little bit, but because you're on the topic, she also asked another question. She said in the course is the example apostille Hague or non-Hague.
I didn't see that. I don't see that.
It's down a little more. That's
it's down a little bit.
Oh, well, go ahead.
She goes over both of them in the course.
I go on everything.
Over Hague and non-Hague. And all kind of tips and tricks. She will be a pro.
Yes.
Everything we do over here is like a pro.
Renee says, I saw a private company selling the state of Texas books. Should I be able to get it from the Secretary of State for one?
You can. Yeah, I would recommend getting it from you. You can buy it from that other company, but get it from your Secretary of State. And then also the NNA does sell what's called a primer. And that's just an extra little book that breaks down your Secretary of State. So I don't have a primer. Angela has one. She felt she didn't need it. Alexis, do you have a primer?
Mm-mm.
So you just need your Secretary of State because that's the law, whatever your state book says, okay?
And the reason why I bought the primer is because it's supposed to be a simpler version. It is a simpler version of your state handbook. For me personally, I bought it so if somebody asked, I could really be able to tell them what I thought about it. So it's basically the same book, simpler, but like the Georgia State Handbook and other states that I've read, they're just simple anyway. So for me, I really didn't need it. I don't even use it or look at it because I got it to see what it was all about, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So Marcel says, I really did not retain anything from the NNA course, to be honest.
Now,
so everybody's different. Yeah, everybody's different.
I did like it, but if I had it to do over again, I'd rather have honestly what Alexis provides because it's just real world A to Z. With theirs, you got to do all these testing and test, and it's like, just give me what I need. I don't always need to take a test on everything, you know.
Yeah, I did,
and
I'm with you. I definitely feel like I wish I had something like ours. But it was good to, compare and see what was out there.
And even helped us to design our course,
Right, that's
what we can give people simpler. So I'm not anti-NNA on their course.
No, we all have NNA everything, so.
Yeah, I am NNA.
But I only took it. Everybody know I only took it because somebody made me take it.
I made her take it because she had to. You gotta walk.
I had been doing this stuff for years, but she had a good point. I needed to take it. So
yeah, we ain't getting up here and tell you something we ain't already do.
All right. Terry says, every time I listen to y'all, I know after studying your courses, when my commission comes in, my stress level won't be as high. I'll know how to notarize. Pamela from Michigan, me too. Let's connect.
And you skipped Sharon, actually. She was saying she wanted to purchase the ink fingerprinting live course.
Oh, sure.
And on the page, but there isn't a link to pay. So there is Sharon, because I actually did it when I was sitting right here right now. So
just Sharon.
Yeah, just click all the way through, and there's a link to pay for the ink fingerprinting course. And that's going to be live, guys, for the month of September. And again, I'm going to see how that goes, because we might take it out the catalog if I don't have enough support for it, okay? But for the month of September, we are doing live ink fingerprinting.
So Renee says she loved that Detroit t-shirt.
I know, right?
Represent my city.
All right.
Nakila says that, are you able to get the Georgia Notary Handbook through Notary Educators? That has to come from your commissioning agency, the Georgia Handbook.
Yeah, the Georgia
has to come from the commissioning agency. Yeah,
Georgia.
What'd you say, Alexis?
I said just type it in Google. Georgia Notary Handbook. It'll pop right up. It ships right to your house. It's like $10.
It's only $10. And some of your state handbooks are online, just FYI, okay?
Just not Georgia.
All right, Angela. Yeah, so, ours is not.
And Pamela says, thank you so much, ladies, for being real. I will be checking your course. Thank you, Pamela.
Well, thank you.
General Davis says, I know you just saying something about discount. Okay, so Notary Like a Pro is not a discount code. Just want to verify again.
The live course is not. So we actually changed the names of the courses too. So everything is reflective in the live and then the online version of it. So the online versions are on sale, 50% off, coupon code STAMP. The live version, that's a person teaching you, is not on sale. Only Angela's apostille course is on sale. $10 off with her coupon code, and that's over on the website too.
So Terry says, can you purchase the NNA book that you use for the test?
So I'm glad you asked this too. So for the NNA's test, you're going to need two things that are used for the open book, right? It's going to be the code of conduct, the loan signing agent code of conduct, and the presentation guidelines. Okay, that's the two I don't know if it's a book, but it's a PDF file. But those are the two documents. I'll say documents. Those are the two documents you'll need that are open book on the test. So if you want to look at those before you take the test, which I feel like is a really great idea, go ahead and read over both. Just Google NNA Code of Conduct, and it'll populate a page, and it'll have the Code of Conduct and the presentation guidelines on there. It's a link. You just click it. It'll pull up like a PDF file, and, it reads like a book. And those are the two documents you'll use on the actual NNA's test. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And while you're taking the test, just for those of you who are new and getting ready to take it, if you get stumped or you just don't know the answer, it's open book, and you just click the little thing on the bottom, and it takes you right to the page where the answer is. Now, the answer may not be as clear as the sky is blue. It may say something like, the sky is blue and gray. So what color is the sky? It's going to flip it up a little bit on you. So, but it takes you right to where the answer is. So, and I always get more than 4 wrong. I think you can get like maybe 6 to 8 wrong. I ain't never got 100 on it, but I don't care as long as I get my certification.
But those are the Nakia says, I just thought you all had a link over there.
A link for
Nakia, since we teach all states, we don't have a link for the handbooks.
No, we
for
don't.
Georgia.
Yeah, just look over
here. Just go to the Clark County, like Alexa said, type in notary thing and what's the name?
Type in notary.
Oh, let me see. Can I type in just Google?
Just type in GSCCCCA.
GSCCCA. That's for Georgia. And for anybody else out there, we're going to use our critical thinking, and we're going to go Google your state and then handbook, like for real. Google California handbook. Google Virginia handbook, notary handbook. Google South Carolina, etc. Okay,
you guys. So we're going to wrap it up. I get the last few questions. Valerie says she just bought the Notary in Georgia book from Amazon. Our website, notaryeducatorsllc.com. All of our courses, books, videos are in there. Joanne Penn says, if you have the ink fingerprinting class, can you participate in the live class? Yes, you can. And Terry says, thanks, Alexis.
Wait a minute, I don't understand the question.
You participate? I don't want to say it wrong. If it's the pricing is different, so you would have to pay for the live class.
If you have the ink print, can you participate in the? You mean if you purchase the online course? Is that what you're saying?
That's what she's saying.
No, it's a separate course. Well, it's one is live and one is on recorded.
So if you purchase the online fingerprinting and you would like to participate in the live, you will have to repurchase the live.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna make. Oh God, I cannot.
No, just if you have the Kim.
Yeah, because I don't even know what that would look like. I don't know.
So so it's just 2 separate classes.
Yes, 2 separate classes.
If you have questions about the online course or something, just shoot me an email. But it's 2 separate courses.
So thank you guys tonight for being here. CUT signs in the apostille class. And Nakia says she got spoiled because we have everything else with the book. She's still talking about that Georgia handbook. Sorry, Nakia. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. Y'all keep pushing about the handbook. We might.
And Ladaro said, Kim, don't do it. Thank you, Ladaro.
Okay, Ladaro. You already know what I was about to say.
I'll call you right back.
And Connie said the test is not hard at all for NSA. It is not difficult.
It's not.
Just read the question. Read the my mind just real blank.
It's an open book.
Read the point in the presentation guidelines or whatever, wherever it's asking, and apply it to the question, and you'll be fine.
And you can go back and you can go back. Terry says she feels powerful with that seal. She said that's funny, isn't it?
I know, right? Miss B. Duncan says she loves the lies. Well, guys, we thank you all so much. We are going to call it a night. We've kept you a few minutes longer than we even wanted to. Again, I am Kimmi. It's always our pleasure. I'll let Alexis and Angela say bye, and we'll see you in a class or talk to you on the phone.
Yep.
Yes, it was a good night, as always, with you all. I hope you all have a great week. You know, we'll be on live sometime this week or chatting it up somewhere. Make sure you're in our Facebook group.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see all of you all soon.
All right.
And I'm Angela from AJ Mobile Notary. It's been a pleasure as always. We love Monday nights. You guys have a great rest of the week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.